This is the I Hate Darcy Show channel, whatever. So I'm just going to pick up where I started off because I'm at the same place anyways. And I look so lovely. I haven't showered or anything yet, and I haven't worked out. I usually do that every day. Okay, so where are we at now? So we're at the Zodiac Girls. So that took care of them. That's my answer with them. I didn't do... They make it seem like I, murdered their child or something. Okay, so those were the two things that were said about me that actually they said themselves, the actual creator. This one girl that was part of it, of the Zodiac, and then the girl that said that she didn't get the collab palette, that was in a group text, like a group chat, on Instagram. And I think that's where it all began, and other people heard it, and they're like, let's take her down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get her. Okay, well. At the same time, I was a little sick, okay? But, on medication, for sure. And not in my best mind, because I happen to know who I am. And I know when you have a business, you don't run after the people talking about you. You just shut up. But I couldn't do that because I was on all this medicine, and I just hate when people think things that are untrue about me and saying them. And then that collab I did, the artist, and that's when it really hit the fan. They were working on her for a long time, and I was close with her. And she wrote 7 pages and compared me to her alcoholic mother. Now, having a disease is a little different than being an alcoholic mother. So she could say whatever she wants. Totally untrue, totally brainwashed. It's all good. Everybody's doing it. Let's follow. And I kept trying to revive this brand to no avail. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried. And it was just because of these people. They got me banned on every makeup page. Nobody would show me anymore. Very few people, except for the Sassies, which I did love, and they were good to me. And they named themselves that. I never thought I'd have a company where people would want to be called a Sassy, okay? And just stuff it's just, I just could never get over it. And I met this girl who I loved, and we talked every day on the phone, every single morning. She lived in England. And we did a collab, and we really loved each other. And so we were friends for a while, and she happens to be handicapped. And I just think that shouldn't stop you from the things that you want to do, like your dreams. And I really believe she didn't think she could do it. And so I unfortunately had a death in my family, my little brother. And I used that money to start another company with the guise of, she would have it after the money is paid all back. And I am not a mad witch. I don't even like cats. I'm sorry if you liked cats. I'm so sorry, but it's just not my deal. I'm a dog person. Look on the wall, there's dogs. Dogs. Anyways, cats aren't bad. I don't care. Anyways, it was all hers. And I was just funding it, really. So it wasn't we didn't say I wasn't involved, but we also didn't tell people. And one day after I paid for the last palette that just came out, the Sun palette, and everything's riding on this palette because this is where we might start making money. When you start a business, you're not going to make money right away. And people seem to like our first couple, and we're at that moment. Well, I told her, I said, I finished paying for that. You know, it's going to be shipped next week. And she never answered. And I called my friend Brandy, and she went to where the Mad Witch Instagram page was, and it's now another company because the girl was going to rebrand. And I said, what? I mean, I don't even know. I'm like, you're doing this to me? Like, you're really doing this? Like, I just used the money my 47-year-old brother worked for this. And to put you on your feet. And then it's been a plan since the beginning. Like, she's best friends with the people that hate me. Really and truly. And, like, I didn't screw this girl over one bit. I used to send her a package a month. Every package, just to ship it, would cost $30. Forget about what's in it. And I loved her. And she betrayed me in the worst way. She just ghosted me. And I thought that was something only boys do to girls. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old school. I don't know. But it really hurts. And I closed the company. She showed her first pallet, which she never had a dime. And I actually said to her one time, can I borrow like $20? I'm hungry. Like, because I spent all my money on paying for something. And no, she never gave it to me. I never got a package. And I just spent so much money on her. I treated her like gold. And I love to do that. It's one of my love languages is giving, you know, because I love to. And it's fun for me. And the thing is, I hate it when people don't appreciate it. I don't expect anything in return, just that it's appreciated. And she didn't appreciate anything I did because I have not spoken with her. She has never told me she is not doing Mad Witch. And I think when someone spends and between 15 and 30 grand on a company that you said, promised, we're the dream team, and you listen to me cry and everything about me, and it was all fake. And I never thought this person would ever do this to me. Like, I loved her. I'm trying so hard not to cry. I mentioned my brother and this, so like, give me a minute, because I'm not editing, I'm just going off the cuff. So that just happened. So where does this leave me? It leaves me unemployed. Okay, it's not a funny thing. I'm not saying it's funny. And with no money, really. I mean, I'm okay for right now. I'm grateful. I have everything I need. But I can't really live the life I want. And it's all my mistake. Because I should have never done it. I should have never done it. If I could go back, I would have hired someone to fix up SAS, St. Angel Sinners, because I love that brand and that's really me. And hopefully keep that going and never have started Mad Witch. Because look at what happened. Now, every YouTuber who wouldn't even show her before is showing her on the fact that they hate me. Good way to make your fame is on hate off of other people. Everybody seems to do it in that land. Calvin told me he was ashamed of me. I don't know what I did when I give him money and his pallet doesn't sell. I gave him $500, which I wish I had down. I wish I never gave him because I didn't even make any of the money back from that pallet. And he said he's ashamed of me. And I treated him like gold. And like, all these people, do not dislike them. Do not like them ever. Pray for them. Because it's between them and God. It's not even about me. They just chose me as their person to hate. And now they're all friends. big group of them, and it's all based on hate and taking a company down. And I live in a one-bedroom apartment here. I have a child. And I'm sitting here eating bonbons. There's nothing to be jealous of. Let me just tell you that. But the way I say it, you have no idea. If you were going through it, it was so painful because I just wanted my dad to see my company be successful before he was ever to pass. I don't know, and it was successful until that happened. And those people, I hope that they're happy. They got what they wanted. Now what are they going to do? Now that I'm not in cosmetics, who's going to be the next fall guy for them? Who's going to get them famous? And it's really too bad because I became a pretty good palette designer. And if anybody wants to hire an eyeshadow palette designer, I don't need my name on anything, just for something creative, I'm in. Had to say it. Or if you have a job, I'm in. Let me know. Because we're kind of desperate right now. That's why we're doing this. I hate being on video. Look at me, I'm uncomfortable. But also, were you ever hazed at your business? Did somebody ever try to take your business down and spread massive lies about you? It's crazy, man. I mean, I just couldn't think of doing that to people. I couldn't think of ever hurting anyone intentionally. And that's just where I am at. And this episode is nothing like what it was going through it and being really sick on top of it. And they knew it and it really could have killed me. So I'm lucky. And we'll talk about them another time. They got enough airtime today. You know, like, I feel like people like that, you shouldn't waste your breath on too much. But it's my truth, so that's what we're talking about in these episodes. And